Thousands of Afghans fled the country in the chaotic days that followed the hardline Islamist Taliban's military conquest on August 15 last year. Rights activist Massouda Kohistani managed to flee the country, but her mother and more than a dozen other family members did not make it. 1 year on, she shares her ordeal and pain of separation from her family and home.
As thousands of Afghans crowded outside Kabul airport a year ago, desperately trying to escape the Taliban, Massouda Kohistani managed to fight her way onto a foreign military flight bound for the Gulf on August 21 and ended up in Spain a day later. Her mother and more than a dozen other family members did not make it. They were left behind on the tarmac, Kohistani recalled, so as well as dealing with the pain of separation from her family and home. The 41-year-old right activist, who is single, is coping with a crushing sense of guilt. Attempts to bring her family out later failed due to their lack of travel documents and funds. During an emotionally draining video call from her family back in Kabul, Kohistani told her mother from Salamanca, a city west of Madrid, "Wish I could be by your side, but I can't until God opens a door for us." Kohistani, speaking from her apartment in Spain, said she had her refugee status confirmed, valid for 5 years. But she has been jobless since she arrived in Spain, struggling to find work opportunities, mainly because of the language barrier.
Life is a little bit difficult for me because I left all my family. But regarding to the security situation in these things, it is better than Afghanistan for me in here.
In Kabul, Kohistani's sister and now wheelchair-bound mother said the Taliban continued to conduct surprise inspection of their family home to check if the daughter who fled had returned from Spain. An official from the Interior Ministry denied accusations the Taliban had conducted searches at the home. Despite all the challenges and her family's appeal for her to quit, Kohistani never stops her activism to raise awareness of the plight of the Afghan women back at home. She has been active in social media and taking part in various discussions and conferences about the situation in Afghanistan.